Oh yeah, welcome beautiful people. I'm so happy to have you here again. If this is your first time in our channel, I'm so happy to have you here. Please do well to subscribe, like the video and share it with your friend. And if you've been here before, thank you so much for coming back again. In this video, we are going to be talking about studying in Sweden, and our case study is the University of Skovde. Yeah, University of Skövde is actually located in Sweden, and Sweden is a beautiful country in Europe, in the European Union, also to be precise, with thousands of coastlands and a very big mainland and lakes, and it has a population of about 10.4 million people, approximately 10.5 million people. Quite huge, and its capital is Stockholm. Stockholm is somewhere close to the southern part of Sweden, and Sweden shares border directly with Norway and Finland. Skovde is a locality and urban center in the Skovde municipality and in the Vista Gotland county in the western Gotland region of Sweden. And the University of Skovde is a government-owned university, so it's a public university and is located in Skövde. And the university is known for biological sciences, business, earth sciences, engineering sciences, gaming, informatics, and then support services. So it's a quite popular university in Sweden, and then it's a very good university that you should consider if the courses they are offering intersects with your area of practice, specialization, or interest. So, how do you apply to the University of Skövde? Application to the University of Skövde is usually open twice in a year, but you cannot apply directly to the university. You can only apply to them through the Sweden Central Application System at the University Admissions.se. So that is where admissions is generally processed in Sweden generally. So you can apply between October and January for the autumn application, and for January and between January and July for the spring application. Those are the two times you can apply to them. So what are the steps you need to actually follow if you want to apply to Sweden? The first thing to do is to open an account at the universityadmissions.se. Then you send your application document, that is your transcript, to them for them to verify. There's a particular email that they usually use to receive the transcript in particular, which is your application document that proves that you actually did some courses and you add your scores in those courses, which proves that you actually have the knowledge, and you can actually proceed to the next degree. So the transcript is very, very important, and it has to be sent directly from your university or your institution to universityadmissions.se. There's an email that they will give you. You will see the email on their website, verifications@uhr.se. That's the email, and they will give it to you. That's where they will send it. So the transcript has to be sent electronically from your school to the university admission.se, to the university admission.se, which is the board, which is the websites that um, organizes the higher education in Sweden. So after your transcript has landed, the next thing for you to do is to upload all other documents. Ideally, you're actually even supposed to upload all other documents even before your transcript has landed, because those information in those documents is what they'll be using to match your transcripts when they receive them. So you're supposed to upload your international passport, your diploma, or your certificate, whatever you want to call it, and every other document that will support your application. Basically, those are the major ones that you need to actually upload there: the international passport, your bachelor's certificate, and then you pay the application fee. Very important that if you don't pay the application fee, your application will not be processed. And what is processing? Processing is the one is the point at which they give the schools of interest, the schools you are trying to apply to, the access to your application to actually evaluate you. So you have to pay for the application. It's very, very important. The application is usually around 900 SEK, and 900 SEK is around $90. So you have to convert that to your local currency, whatever it is in your local currency. So And then you can also attend their application Zoom meetings during the application period. When around that October, November, December, they usually organize Zoom meetings, online meetings, Google Meet meetings that you can actually join those meetings to understand better how to apply better for that application period, because sometimes it might vary from year to year. So you get some more information about it there. So then if you make them your first choice, you can also apply for some scholarships, because they usually have a partial funded scholarship that they give to some selected students every year. So it's not something you should put your mind on, but you can just be lucky to get it. So you can just apply for it. You might be lucky to just get the scholarship. So for the scholarship, there are steps you need to follow. They make it clear in the Zoom meeting if you attend those Zoom meeting, and then you can also read about it on their website. I'll be putting the link to their website in the description of this video. I'll also be putting the link to the Central Admission Processing Service website of Sweden, and putting it in the description of this video also. Of this video also. And if you want to know more about the advantages of studying in Sweden, make sure you check this channel. I have made a video about the advantages of studying in Sweden. I've also tried to link it in the description of this video. So then you can also apply for the Swedish Institute Scholarship. That's another scholarship that is very, very important. And that scholarship is a very powerful scholarship because they give it to, it's a fully funded scholarship by the federal government of Sweden, and it's given to about 350 students selected all around the world and all around all universities in Sweden every year. Every year. That's the way they do it. So you can also try your luck on that scholarship. Who knows, you might just be lucky and get a fully funded scholarship, a fully funded ride to Sweden. So then, so after applying, you just have to wait for the admission results around March ending. You usually come out around March ending or very early in April. So then you pay your school fees immediately. That's the next thing you're supposed to do. You pay your school fees immediately. You don't have to wait for the result of the scholarship. If you pay school fees and you win the scholarship, you will be refunded. So immediately you get your result of admission, the next thing for you to do is to pay your school fees. Very, very important, so that you can start your study permit application process immediately, because you don't want to waste any time. Time is of essence in that process, because on the day of roll call, whatever day, which is the first day of resumption, you must be there. If you are not there, the admission will be cancelled, and it has a retrospective effect on your study permit application. In fact, it's going to affect your study permit application. But once the admission is cancelled, it affects your study permit application immediately. So you want to make sure that you get there before they do the roll call. You have to get there. Very, very important. In fact, if you're having issues with your study permit and it's not coming on time, you can get a temporary entry visa. Then once your study permit is ready, they send it to you at your new location in Sweden. So the website to apply for the resident permit is called the migrationvacates.se. I'm also going to be linking that one in the description of this video if you need that information. So University of Scotland is a very, very powerful university, and so once you get your study permit, so pack your load and make sure to arrive at the university before the day of roll call. Very, very important. That's the resumption day one. Make sure you get there, because if you don't get there, it might affect you. So what they do in practice is that they assume that you are not going to be honoring the admission, and they want to make sure that they give it to someone else who is serious. So they give it to someone in the reserve. That is why you do that. So they want to make sure that you are there on that day. It's quite very, very important. So if need be, make sure you get a type D visa to enter Sweden, or whatever temporary resident visa they are using, enter on time. So, and also Sweden allows you to work. There's no limit to the number of hours you can work in Sweden as a student. They don't tell you number of hours. So, but you must be very careful to make sure that you are not leaving what you are supposed to do and going to be doing something else. And to the extent that it's now affecting your academic performance. If your studentship has issue, it is going to affect your immigration status. Before you know what's happening, you might get deported. So you must know what you are doing. Make sure that your academics does not suffer. You do what you are supposed to do when you are supposed to do. You attend classes, lectures, you write your tests and exams, and pass them absolutely and adequately well. Very, very important. So make sure that any work you are doing does not affect your academics. Yeah, concerning accommodation, Accommodation in Sweden for students, I mean, to can get accommodation off campus and completely having nothing to do with the campus, or you get accommodation that is related to the campus, or it's related to Sweden in school, skovde in particular. So there's a particular website called skovde. I'll also link that one in the description of this video. That is where you can get information about accommodation that is very very close to the university, and then somehow in the community. So that particular website, generally in Sweden, they use the queue system for accommodation. So you want to make sure that you join the queue as early as possible. If you are considering Sweden anyway for your immigration, you make sure you join the queue as fast as possible, because they use the queue system there, and they usually give accommodation to whoever is having higher score in the queue. If two or more people are competing for a particular apartment, I hope you get what I'm trying to say there. So you want to make sure that you join the queue as early as possible, so that you can have a high score, high high points. So yeah, example of courses you can actually say at the University of School, they have courses of 1 year course, they have 2 year course, they have 3 year course. Most of their 3 year course are bachelor courses. Then for the master's courses, it can either be 1 year course or 2 year courses. They have courses in biomedicine, molecular design, molecular bioinformatics. All these ones are 3 year courses that are bachelor's degree. Then for the master's degree, they have cognitive neuroscience, which is a 1 year course. They have bioinformatics also, biomedicine, infection biology, all of which are master's degree of 1 year courses, 1 year course. Then for the 2 year MSc courses, they have biomarkers and molecular medicine, infection biology, molecular biotechnology, molecular ecology, system biology with specializing in bioinformatics, and computational methods, and in engineering, and intelligent automation, and many courses like that. So just try and explore their website to be able to see courses that are suitable to you. Not just suitability, check the admission requirement and be sure that you meet the admission requirement that they are trying to describe on the website. So, and I will advise you that if you intend to actually stay in Sweden for a long time, make sure that you just go for a 2 years master course or a bachelor's of 3 years. Because going for 1 year course would have some limitation. You might not be able to get some things you'll be needing to do some things. Like for example, there are some social security numbers that you get if I won't be able to get it if you are doing 1 year course. So you want to make sure that you do a 2 year course based on my own recommendation, so that you can have access to all the things that international students usually have access to. They also have PhD studies, and PhD in University of School Day is funded. So you compete for it and you get it, and once you get it, like getting a job. So you want to make sure that you finish your masters anyway, and then if you have the opportunity, you can go for a PhD over there. So the point I'm trying to drive there is that PhD is like work there. So you can compete for it if you finish your masters and get it, and get paid reasonably well for the PhD. And then you have professional courses also that you can actually um, do there when you have the opportunity to do it. So Sweden is a very beautiful country. It's a country that you should consider if you are considering a kind of career advancement, because Sweden is well positioned for you for it to advance your career for the future. So you have your resources, you have the money, pursue it, pursue it. So thanks so much for watching this video. I'm happy I've been able to pour my mind out for you in this video, and I have a lot of other information I will bring in for you on this channel. So all the websites you'll be needing will be in the description of this video. Please do well to check them out if you need them, and like this video if you really like it. Share it with your friend that might need it, because you don't know who this information will be changing their life. So, and I'm so happy that you watched this video to the end. Share with your friends, and thank you so much, so much. I'm so happy, and I will be seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.